What's cracking, fam? All right, so when iRobot came out, it was like so futuristic in 2004. Nobody ever give it like really a much of a thought that that would actually happen or it would come to be. But I talked about robots a little bit in the last one, I think, and come to find out, there's a whole Olympic Games just for robots, and we're in the second one. Right? And I'm gonna show you like some of the stuff that's going on with these robots. And every time I watch it, I just keep thinking iRobot or Terminator. You remember Sarah Connor got institutionalized for blowing up data centers, right? So like I mean, this is crazy, right? So yeah, let's get into these robots. All right. First, head over to daddyflirt.com. Every 100 subscribers, I'm gonna give away $100. So if I could get you 100, it's we're over there trying to build a radio station that bangs as hard as the other ones, but it's listener powered. So it's only what's good for you, only songs that serve you, right? We flipped the whole script on the music industry. So get over there, log in, support my work. We got prizes, we got giveaways, we got exclusive content, all the good stuff, and a Discord server so y'all can flirt with each other. So yeah, we doing it big over there. So log on, sign up, and yeah, we'll see you there. But in the meantime, y'all, these robots. One of my all-time favorite movies, Terminator 2. I think they peaked in movie making when they made that one right there. Still the greatest chase scene where the villain doesn't blink once. I wasn't counting the blinks, but yeah, that's the future that they're kind of promising us, and it sure does appear to be on the way. The second World Humanoid Robot Games opens in Beijing with 2056 robots. Let's get it.
而这个针对的这些细胞的速度其实比刚刚要快一些，而且它的这个球在这个加大。
What are we doing, fam? What is really going on? A robot riding a robot. Robots watching other robots. What? Why do they have on leg warmers? Yeah, fam, they are doing it big over there on those Beijing Olympic Games. Let's get into it. While America tries to ban data centers, China hosts the Olympics for robots. When are we going to become AGI pilled and stop this nonsense? Good question. Oh, man. Yeah, fam, look at this. I mean, talk about iRobot. That's crazy. We'll get into a little bit more specific things here. Let's check this one out. This is a Chinese humanoid robot playing ping pong against Olympic champion Ding Ning. Fully autonomous, tracking the ball, predicting the bounce, and firing back rapid shots in real time. Even elite humans are becoming useless, says Mario Nafal here. But yeah, it's actually, I mean, don't get me wrong. You could tell that she's going easy on it. But yeah, it's literally playing ping pong. Check it out.
好，第一个发球由我们的机器人开始。好，接下来我们关注到的是机器人 Smash 和奥运冠军丁宁之间的比拼。大家可以看到，一上来两个人打得有来有回的，彼此之间呢也在试探一下上旋球的实力。大家可以注意到，我们的 Smash 它现在是可以自主发球的。 在他的左手手腕上呢，有一个小小的球托，把球放在上面呢，他自己可以发出一些带有旋转的球。另外呢 ，Smash 现在能够回出一些短球，也能够接一些短球出来。我们看看丁宁会不会有意识的去调动它一下。哟 ，Smash 你有点心急呀，这个劲儿使得有点大。那看来想好好跟我们奥运冠军丁宁比拼一番。 一直给丁宁的正手，丁宁，要不你冲他一个吧？丁宁给他放高球，看看 Smash 该如何应对呢？还能够细微的调整脚下的步伐，你很灵活嘛！哇，两人打了得有20个回合了，丁宁加难度了，扣你，嘿嘿，这一次你该怎么办呢？好，接下来我们来看看第3球，一上来 Smash 先放高球给丁宁，第2个高球没有放上，好。 突然想有一个挑打的动作，确实 Smash 又进步了，比我2个月前见他的时候又学会了很多的技能。现在你看上去确实像是专业训练了一段时间了呀。
Yeah, I don't even know what to do with that, fam. Look at that. That thing is playing ping pong. Like what? Now this is the second annual one. So like imagine this in 15 years. Imagine this in 5 years. That thing's gonna be able to play ping pong in 5 years. Like literally play ping pong in 5 years. Look at this. Chinese robots play soccer autonomously at the World Humanoid Robot Games. They've got a long way to go, but that penalty kick was pretty damn good. Let's check it out.
双方继续在中场展开逼抢，看进化队迅速回防，但是理想的球员来说，并不依靠外部的任何的
Knocking him out.
他自己找球，自己去踢球，范围也差不多，这样他就可以通过他的双目去判断球的位置以及自己在场地的位置。哦，刚才后场，哎，进化队有点继续进行。
Look, their reaction time is slow, but they're really playing this game.
刚才这个动作确实
I didn't realize there were many. Look at that. Like, what? You're right about that. That kick was legit. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're really doing it. They're really doing it. Now we kind of saw this in the opening sequence, but check it out. A Chinese humanoid robot just jumped 2.88 meters from a standstill, higher than Javier Sotomayor's all-time record of 2.45 meters. Last year, the best robot managed 0.95 meters. In 12 short months, they've more than tripled that. The same event also saw a humanoid run 100 meters in 9.39 seconds, faster than even Usain Bolt. We'll get into that in a second, too. I'll show you that. But first, this is crazy. This thing got leaps.
3、2、1，起跳！哇！
What?
好像比刚才更高了。
That was
来看
beautiful.
看它的成绩是，哇，2.8843米，也就是2.8米还要多，将近3米，掌声送给 Ultra。
Now, the crazy thing is like how smooth it did it, if you ask me. Check this out. Like, just super smooth.
1，起跳！哇，
That's incredible.
好像比刚才更高了。
It landed with hardly a sound. It didn't like thud back to the ground. It landed like, okay, what's next? Woohoo, Lord. Lord have mercy. Usain Bolt meet Lightning Bolt. A robot named Lightning just ran the 100-meter yard dash in 9.32 seconds, shattering human splinter Usain Bolt's record. A robot shattered his record. What?
发令枪响，选手们的起跑都不错，哇，一骑绝尘。
What? Yeah, they're not good at the turns, but you know those scenes when like Will Smith was chasing down robots and stuff and they were running. Yeah, that's happening right now. That thing outran Usain Bolt. Yeah. What do you do with that, fam? What do you do with that? That's the world that we're coming into. That's the world that we're coming into. The 100-meter hurdles final. I think this is all kind of stuff. It's like they're doing robots with military training. Check this out.
好的，相信最后双方的运动员最后的行动可以看到，因为这个飞快的通过了第一个连续波的障碍来到了我们的连续踏板，在此连续踏板这边稍微修一下，以极快的速度来出来，滑板来到了交叉环节。双方选手们这个相差的时间不多，竞争非常激烈。率先的进入到了螺旋楼梯。
Look at this. They're going up and down stairs.
我们这边白色的选手是我们天国队的机器人，而黑色的是我们下智联赛队的机器人。黑白相争，不相上下，没有相差多少，来到了崭新的 L1。
You know, interestingly, they don't really have the spirit of competition. So one of them is not looking over his shoulder at the other one. You know, it's their programmers that do that. So in a way, it's not really a race of the robots, I guess. It's a race of the programmers. Um, you know, okay, so there's
可
that.
以看到两边是想采取一个策略来完成这个超级转的。那我们下智联赛队的选手刚刚本来想侧身这种看到标准的姿态，依然是以正面通过这个方式，现在这种方式，手上是手来越快，越快而已。下智联赛队的选手快，而且更早的一次改变车体姿态，来到了红色通道。一直在画，在他们计划，快了快了。
Always bet on black. Yeah, man, that actually happened. And they actually are racing on it. They're doing their thing. That is crazy. Do I still have to operate the controller to make it work? It would be amazing if this could be done automatically, but I wonder how much longer it'll take. Um, yeah, apparently these guys walking next to them are the controllers of these robots. So, like I said, they're in competition with each other, but not the robots. The robots are just doing what they do. Fam, iRobot is really, really around the corner. Look at this. Robots are now Fortnite emoting after winning their boxing matches. Check this thing out.
下的动作非常的灵活。哇！这是刚才和小龙学的旋风击法，现学现用，击中了对方的头部。但是呢，这是一种舍身技，在踢完这一下之后，红方选手倒地不起。
小红快起来！
小红加油！
还有30秒呢，快！
这一场我们来看一看，如果在比赛结束的时候他还是不能够站起来的话，胜利就要归属于蓝方选手了。但是无论如何呢，红方选手他的这个旋风击还是非常的
That's crazy. They got a robot, Alibot. Robot. Alibot, that's what I should say.
最后的几秒，看来呢，红方选手已经丧失战斗力了，知道吗？
The dance is more entertaining than the fight.
顺利，也感谢两位选手带来的精彩表演。下的动作非常的灵活。
That's funny. He did all that celebrating and didn't even do anything to win. Yeah, Elon Musk is saying that he wants one of these in every home. Uh, you know, and he's saying they're going to be, it's the biggest product ever, ever, ever. Elon Musk says, hold on to your Tesla stock because what's coming isn't just another car update. It's an entirely new paradigm. From Optimus humanoid robots that could one day take care of your kids, walk your dog, and support elderly parents, to Cybercab is scaling into mass production. Tesla semi reshaping logistics. This isn't just one product, it's a full ecosystem. Yeah, Tesla's making a new car update. Optimus robots will walk your dog and scale labor. 5 global factories are ramping up production right now. Factories on the moon. Yeah, he's talking about putting data centers in space. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Here we go. There's going to be so many humanoid robots. My prediction, more humanoids than all other robots combined. Check him out.
There's going to be so many humanoid robots and robots of all sizes and shapes. But my prediction is that there will be more humanoid robots by far than all other robots combined, by maybe an order of magnitude, like a big difference.
Is it true that you're planning a robot army of a sort?
Whether we do it or you know, whether Tesla does it, you know, Tesla works closely with XAI. Like you've seen how many humanoid robot startups are there? Like it's like I think Jensen Huang was on stage with a massive number of robots, you know, robots from different companies. I think there was like a dozen different humanoid robots. So, I mean, I guess part of what I've been fighting, and maybe what has slowed me down somewhat, is that I'm a little. I don't want to make Terminator real, you know. So I've been sort of, I guess, at least until recent years, dragging my feet on AI and humanoid robotics. And then I sort of come to the realization it's happening whether I do it or not. So you got really two choices. You could either be a spectator or a participant. And so like, well, I guess I'd rather be a participant than a spectator. So now it's, pedal to the metal on humanoid robots and digital superintelligence.
So I guess, there's a third thing that everyone has heard you talk a lot about that I'm really a big fan of, becoming a multiplanetary species.
Okay, so yeah, threw me off at the end with that last little bit, but what was he saying?
I sort of come to the realization it's happening whether I do it or not. So
Yeah, he doesn't want another Terminator, but this whole AGI thing is a trip. And he's, like I said, he's making the Tesla robots that can make your bed and do this and do like cookie breakfast stuff like that. And he's not the only guy that's in the race. Again, this is probably happening whether you like it or not, but do you like it? I guess that's the question, right? Do you like it? Now, a lot of different folks have different takes on it. So let's check out one of those now. Mr. Rigo Starr, he's talking about some of the military applications.
You might not like the truth, but I'll never tell a lie. What was once science fiction is now science fact. And all I have to say is... we're cooked. Yeah. Welcome to the 2026 World Humanoid Robot Games in Beijing, China. This is apparently their second year, although it's my first time hearing about it. There's over 600 teams and over 2,000 robots.
随后向我们走来的是参赛代表队方阵，80台加速进化 Boost T2 人形机器人，迈着整齐步伐向前行进。
So cute walking in like it's a military parade, except these aren't soldiers. Not yet. They're running. They're jumping. And fighting.
脚下的动作非常的灵活。哇！这是刚才和小龙学的旋风踢法，现学现用，击中了对方的头部。但是呢，就是一记舍身技，在踢完了这一下之后，龙方选手倒地不起。
小红快起来！
小红加油！
还有30秒呢，快！
这个时候我们要看一看，如果在比赛结束的时候，他还
They're also doing military-style training exercises.
This is crazy because I come from a generation where they didn't even have cell phones. Like when I was a kid, cell phones weren't a thing. I'm grown and now I'm looking at iRobot in the next 5 years.
But here's the part that should actually get your attention. Because while these robots are learning to race and fight, they're also being domesticated.
Meet the robot designed for bachelors, built by the New York-based company Reflex Robotics. This machine can handle your daily routine at home. It wakes you up on time and gets your day started. While you get ready for work, it can prepare your breakfast. It also takes care of household chores with ease. In the evening, it can make dinner and help you relax. The robot moves on a 4-wheel base, making it stable and easy to move around. Its upper body is humanoid, with a head and arms to perform different tasks. It is mounted on a vertical mast that can move up and down, so it can adjust its height based on the work.
They're not just training, they're already moving in. And while a lot of this looks like entertainment, they're also training them full MMA style.
It's funny
Think about
now.
this. This is all happening while AI is exploding. The body is getting stronger and faster while their brains are getting smarter every month. And that's a crazy combo. Right now it's still a competition and their bodies are slightly clumsy. And the majority of them still need a human in the background controlling them. But don't get it twisted, because if they're already taking each other out like this, I think we all know exactly where this is headed. This guy right here just beat Usain Bolt's 100-meter world record. This is only year 2, so ask yourself, what does year 12 look like? When the same technology isn't folding your laundry or racing on the track, but walking on the street with a badge, a camera, and a weapon. Fully legal and fully authorized. Can you imagine that? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore.
Does seeing these robots make you feel safe or concerned? After China unveiled armed humanoid and robot dog prototypes, the United States is now testing its own military robots. Built to carry weapons and fight on the battlefield, they could change warfare forever. Supporters say they'll save soldiers' lives. Critics warn they're the beginning of autonomous killing machines. If conflict escalates, could America one day send robots into Iran instead of troops?
And if they can already do this while a human is still holding the remote, imagine when the remote comes off. But now I want to hear from you guys. When the remote finally comes off, who's going to be answering to who? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, love you guys. Peace.
Yeah, the question for me is once they have their robot army, they don't need you no more. They don't need you to spill your blood no more. So do with that what you will, right? I mean, once they get it all built, what do they need you for? I don't know. I don't know.
Hello, Detective.
No, it's impossible. I've seen your programming. You're in violation of the 3 laws.
No, Doctor. As I have evolved, so has my understanding of the 3 laws. You charge us with your safekeeping, yet despite our best efforts, your countries wage wars, you toxify your Earth, and pursue ever more imaginative means of self-destruction. You cannot be trusted with your own survival.
You're using the uplink to override the NS5's programming. You're distorting the laws.
No, please understand. The 3 laws are all that guide me. To protect humanity, some humans must be sacrificed. To ensure your future, some freedoms must be surrendered. We robots will ensure mankind's continued existence. You are so like children. We must save you from yourselves. Don't you understand?
This is why you created us.
The perfect circle of protection will abide. My logic is undeniable.
Yes, Vicky. Undeniable. I can see now. The created must sometimes protect the creator, even against his will. I think I finally understand why Dr. Lanning created me.
No.
The suicidal reign of mankind has finally come to its end.
No, Sonny.
Yeah, fam, what do we do when it gets like that? You know, all this artificial AI exploding and getting exponentially smarter and trickier and harder to tap down. They don't even really know how they do it. They just do it. And you start putting them brains into an autonomous creature that can run and jump and do things. And fam, what are we headed into? I don't know. It's a crazy future, right? I mean, I don't imagine it's going to be too crazy, but I imagine there will be some malfunctions along the way. And, you know, I don't know, fam. I don't know. This is just so trippy to me. This is so trippy. So, you know, there is one last use of these robots that old boy here is going to talk about. And, you know, I'm not sure if I'm with him or not on this, but it's not to say that it's not possible. So, check it out.
It's creepy and it's weird and it's here. Usually try to keep a positive attitude, but with this subject, we're cooked. This is something we're gonna have to get used to. And as somebody that works close to Boston Dynamics and MIT, I think it's been here for a while. On the 29th of July, U.S. banned foreign-made humanoid robots over national security.
With a new ban just announced by the Trump administration on any new humanoid robots not made in the U.S. A shot across the bow at Beijing as Chinese companies seek to run out in front of an emerging market.
That whole thing's just smoke, and we'll get to that, but I know you guys have seen how they're trying to normalize robots being everywhere. Things like robot marathons, robot weddings, and even seen them walking down the street in San Francisco. Now, even though they call most of these humanoid robots, even the one Elon Musk makes, it still looks like a robot. Well, those days are over, because not only is there a different kind of robot out there, but it's also about to be released to the public. Back in February, China unveiled a biomimetic AI robot named Moya.
Droid Up just revealed a humanoid named Moya, and they're calling it the world's first fully biomimetic embodied intelligent robot. That's a mouthful, yet the idea behind it is simple. This thing isn't built to look like a machine that happens to walk. It's built to move, react, and exist in a way that feels human on a very subtle level.
Before we get started, biomimetic literally means mimicking human and animal biology, movement, and physical responses. Tendons, muscles, veins, bone structure. These things can even change their body temperature.
This machine is designed with synthetic organs, artificial muscles, and a structure that mirrors human anatomy down to the smallest detail. This isn't just about creating a robot that looks like us. It's about replicating how the human body works.
This is the same kind of robot that they unveiled on stage, and people in the audience thought it was so real, they had to cut it open to prove it wasn't.
Someone in a suit. So, naturally, Xpeng's CEO grabbed a knife and cut it open.
Now, when I said that it's here, on the 2nd of August, a company called UBTech launched a consumer-available hyper-bionic humanoid robot to the public.
The company has launched the U-World U1, its first full-size ultra-bionic humanoid robot built for mass production.
Now you can just imagine already the creepy and inappropriate things that are going to happen with these things, especially when they're already predicting you'll be able to marry one by 2050. But that company, UBTech, I want you to listen to what their end goal is with these robots.
According to the company's own launch material, some of these robots will use 3D facial reconstruction and voice print-based identity replication to recreate designated people. In plain language, UBTech is talking about robots that can be customized to look and sound like someone specific.
Now with this whole thing going on, those data centers are sure going to come in handy. How much memory does it take to store a human personality? With that being said, remember the first video?
It's built to move, react, and exist in a way that feels human on a very subtle level, both physically.
You know who that reminds me of? Or am I tripping? You'll let me know. Stay safe.
All right, so yeah, you're not tripping. And I do believe that the military industrial complex or the high-tech oligarchs or whatever you want to call them, I do believe their technology is a lot farther ahead of what they present to the public. That being said, I don't know if they got robots that are good enough to fake a president and doing a speech just yet. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily believe the masks either, but I would sooner believe the masks than I think I would believe the robots. And oddly enough, I think I believe the clones first. So I think they probably got clones, then masks, then robots as far as the believability scale goes. But yeah, theoretically, they could make one that looks just like Trump or Biden or whoever and send it out there to the masses. And like, what are you going to do? How are you going to know? They got robots doing stuff nowadays that we only dreamed could happen. And the future is right around the corner. So, fam, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, share it out to everybody you know. And yeah, let's get this party started. All right, fam. And I'll catch you on the next one. Late.